Sanskrit. Let's go ahead and start. Inhale, arms up. Slight back bend. Exhale, forward. Now what we're going to do here is take a deep breath in. Just hang out for a second. Get comfortable with the uncomfortable. That's what my yoga teacher used to always teach me. Be comfortable with yourself in all positions. Take a few deep breaths here. Make sure you're inhaling through your lower abdomen. Deep, full breaths. Now, we're going to exhale, set the foot back. We're going to rest the knee on the mat. Make sure your hands are down to meet the feet over here. Now, we're going to come back into plank position. Over here, hang out for a second. We're going to drop our knees down first. Come down with a tricep push-up. Forehead down, nose down, chest down. Try to keep your butt up. From here, we're going to lift up into Cobra. Now, in order to do a proper Cobra, we need to make sure we use our low back only. And when we're going up, we also want to roll back in the back of our feet for a Cobra. So we're going to lift up with our low back first. Then, making sure that our hands are directly underneath your shoulder blades. You can go ahead and slightly push up. Now you're going to come back up into inverted V position. Now, if you have tight hamstrings like me, you're going to want to walk your feet out like this. I call it walking the dog. A lot of people call this position downward dog. We're not dogs. Get those hamstrings nice and loose. Now we're going to kick our right leg to meet the hands. Over here, stretch psoas out, nice little deep stretch. Keep the hands flush on the mat as much as possible. Take a few deep breaths here. Now, come up, bring the left foot up to meet the hands. Take a deep breath up here. Inhale up into a slight back bend and release. So that was half the round. Let's go ahead and repeat this and finish up our left side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend forward one more time. Take a deep breath. Kick your left foot out. Rest the knee on the mat, keeping the hands flush with the feet. When we come back into our plank position, we want to make sure that our wrists are directly stacked underneath our shoulders and that our fingers are spread out nice and wide so that we can support our body weight. So you're going to hold this out. Come down with your knees first, chest, forehead and nose, keeping the hands directly underneath the shoulder blades. Remember, lift up with your low back. Then you can push up very slightly. We'll get into a deeper Cobra as we deepen our practice. Inverted V. Now you see how I come up into inverted V. From child's pose, I come up into child's pose first. And then roll out. Push out through the heels. That is the proper way of getting into inverted V position. Now you kick your left leg to meet the hands. Chill out here for a second. Stretch that psoas out. Come up. Bring the right foot up. Inhale. Arms up. And release. Now if you're just beginning with yoga, we want to try to build as much strength and condition our bodies as possible. Try to go with 5 rounds. And remember, each side is half a round. So we need to repeat that 5 times.